Hello, welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video where I'm going to take a look at my top 3 low cap altcoins, which I do think are at a solid investment level and ones that I do think that you should certainly go and take a look at. I think if you can get into some low caps in the early stages, then the risk reward is absolutely extreme. I mean, if you're looking at the higher caps like the top 100 projects, the X's that you could gain are far less than when you're looking at low caps. So in this video we will take a look at 3 low caps, ones which I'm holding and ones which I do believe will be solid investments to hold for the future. So starting off on coin market cap, we'll have a look at the first one. It is EVEDO. It is the one that I've been looking at for I've been holding it for a long time now as a low supply. So it currently has a maximum supply of 17.756 million coins, and 81% of that supply is currently in circulation. Market cap is very low. You're looking at $3.6 million. And we are slightly low. I mean, look at that. We just shot up 20% today. Currently at 25 cents. I think we did bottom out. We'll have a look at charts in a second. We kind of bottom out within a certain range, which I'll show you. And then I think that was pretty much an accumulation zone. And we are starting to make a move now. If you're looking to get hold of some before looking to a project, Uniswap and Bit4X are probably the best ones. Bit4X is getting a lot of the trading there, but you just be aware that there's some bots on that exchange. So looking into the website and what the project is actually about, it is pretty much twofold. So we have a marketplace, which is a decentralized ecosystem for several organizations or parties to actually create, host, and pretty much sponsor events. So we have event organizers, venue owners, etc., all coming together under one umbrella to pretty much get an event going from the very start to the very end. And then we have the second part, which is the ticket. So you can sell tickets and attend events securely with low commission, a bit like a Ticketmaster website. It's very similar to that, but on EVEDO. EVEDO, scrolling further down, we kind of read about some further information. So it is a blockchain-based platform consisting of B2B and B2C marketplaces. It unifies all business participants involved in organising events. Our aim is to build a marketplace on a true ecosystem that will help the $850 billion event industry to grow by connecting all parties without unnecessary middlemen. You can imagine trying to organise an event these days. The amount of fees involved and people and hoops to get through will be massive. EVEDO does all that under one umbrella. And then this section here, the B2C marketplace. So main players in a B2C marketplace will be organisers, promoters and attendees. The main functions will be to buy and sell tickets and market events to new or existing audiences. So that is 2 major key components of the EVEDO platform. And remember, this is all powered by that utility token here, which is currently an ERC20 token. It is going to be changing at some point in the near future, going on towards the end of this year. It will be changing to the Hydra blockchain, which is a staking chain, which will be quite cool. As you can see, circulating supply there, and the total supply ticket is EVEDO. I've been holding this for a while. The team are solid. I've been working on this for a couple of years now, so steady progress. And I honestly believe that this will be an absolute king. Once COVID-19 has dissipated and events are actually fully in swing, you will see the rise of EVEDO. I think it's definitely one you should take a look at. If we just take a quick look at the price, as you can see, we've been all the way up to $1.07, and then the entire market has pretty much died off, and we have had pretty much a downward fall. But nothing to worry about. I mean, currently, if you're looking for some buys, I would be targeting this area. I've targeted this area before liquidity and accumulation zone. And we've come back into this now, and we are range bound. Potentially, we could be hitting some highs and then retracing and popping up and down until the entire market decides what it wants to do. But I think now is a perfect time to buy. So anywhere between 13 cent and 27 cent, I think that is a solid area for you to look at buying. And then long term, as I say, it's only got 17 million supply, so this is a multi-dollar asset. You're talking $10 plus at some stage. Remember, only valued at $3 million currently, so a long way to go, and I think that buying at these levels, you'll be massively rewarded. Next up is PLUTON. This is the native asset of the PLUTUS card itself, which we'll take a look at in a second. Has a maximum supply of 20 million tokens. It is an ERC20 token. And the circulating supply is quite wrong. I think it's around 1.6 million. It's double what it does say on there. Market cap is around $12 million. That is incorrect again on coin market cap. If you want to get somewhere on quite a few exchanges, we are on KuCoin, Uniswap, Bitfinex, Probit, Bitmart's getting a fair bit of volume there, so not a huge amount of volume, only currently $250,000, but like I say, it's a low cap, valued at around $10 million, so it's definitely one you should check out. So it is the actual cryptocurrency of the PLUTUS card. This is a bank on crypto, and for daily spends, on the free account, if you can spend up to £250 per month, you get 3% rewards in Pluton directly into your PLUTUS account, so it's definitely worth checking out. They also have 5 different tiers of perks, so I think if you hold 2,000 Pluton, then you are entitled to get 4% cash back as well. So getting over Pluton now while they are cheap is definitely something. I think if you're looking for a low cap and you're looking for a return on your investment and your income, then I think daily spending turn 3 to 4. I think even 5% you can earn if you own 4,000 Pluton. I think is definitely something you should check out. You can either add money from your bank account into PLUTUS and then spend with normal daily spending like you would with your normal bank account, or they have a built-in DEX in which, for example, if you have Pluton or ethereum in there, you can swap that on the built-in DEX into local fiat currency and then spend that. And at some point they do have BTC coming, so I think it's a solid asset, currently majorly undervalued, and I think getting these at these prices is definitely something you should take a look at. And like I say, if you're in UK or Europe, go ahead and check this out. I think you will definitely be quite intrigued to what they offer. I mean, earning that 3% per month in free crypto is something that we're all craving for. If we just take a quick look at the price, we have a very similar scenario here. We have dropped down to these accumulation levels again. I mean, if you're looking at this all the way through this period here, you could chop it up a little bit. Then this to me is an accumulation period. I mean, back in 2021 towards the beginning, we did drop down to 376. Currently on this drop, we have dropped down to around 531, but anything within this range I will be buying up. I mean, you could see even the highs within that gap there. I will potentially buy anything under $8 all the way down to 5, and if it did drop lower, then happy days. But I think this is a solid accumulation region. As you can see, we've recently been up to $26. We had quite a good move, and then again we've had a big sell-off. But that's the entire market. Like I say, all assets have done that major run of since March last year, and then we've had a major pullback. But these pullbacks are for buying, and I think that if you can get some of these at $6, remember this has been to $55 in the past, so it's a great entry point now in my opinion. And last but not least is SENTIVATE, which is ticker SNTVT. It is to be known that at some stage in the future they will be changing the ticker to VAT and be doing a complete token rebalancing. So that will be reducing by 1,000, but I'll show you that in a second. Current market cap is just shy of $40 million, and that is per the circulating supply. If you're wanting to get hold of some, you can get on Uniswap and KuCoin, the best 2 exchanges really. Not a big fan of Hotbit, but it is getting a bit of a volume down there. Overview, if we're just taking a scroll down, so we'll look at a website. So pretty much SENTIVATE is the future of the web. SENTIVATE is a hybrid web built to be a viable replacement for the modern web, which will be faster, safer and more scalable than any solely centralized or decentralized web. They have a full roadmap, which we will not go through in this video, but if you want to check it out, I'll drop the link to a website. I've done plenty of videos on SENTIVATE, so if you're wanting to see a full project review, you can jump into one of them videos and just go into my low caps playlist. But we'll just do a quick overview of the website now. Here you can see the SNTV token pretty much gives us early access to voting rights, but it will be swapping here. So maximum supply currently 4.2 billion. But down here, should I say, the swap will be 1,000 SNTVT. Will get you 1 VAT, and that will be a deflationary supply. Just scrolling up here again, just want to take through some of these key points. So we must use both sides of the same coin while revolutionizing core technologies. A centralized or decentralized web can't solve the issue alone. A revolutionary replacement for today's web is a system that is centralized focused, that's enhanced by decentralized components. Both sides of a coin working together to maximize the internet's potential. So like it is saying that you can't be controlled by a centralized authority completely, because inevitably that takes away all that reason for cryptocurrency. So we do need decentralized aspects and centralized aspects there. So like I said, I have done a video on that separately, so if you want to have a look into it, go ahead and check it out. But if we just take a quick look at the charts here, and we'll have a look at the ticker SNTVT on the USD pair. This is a coin market cap chart. This is an area highlighted last time within this range at about 10 cent. We've actually dropped to that area again, and I think this is a key area to buy. I would be buying anything under that 16 cent region, sorry, 1.6 cent region. I think that's a solid buy, so we'll just mark that region up there. Anywhere between that higher line and this lower line, I think, is a solid investment. Can't see us going back down there again, because that, I mean, that will be taking us back a fair bit. But we have come into this zone, which I've marked as my accumulation zone, and we are bouncing up now. So we're currently sat at around 1 cent. Let's hope we can break through. If we do break above this 1.6 cent region, then I think we can really start to push on and then head up and really start to target some of these wicks, probably up here at around 2.3 cent, and then we've got that all-time high up at 4.3 cent. A long way off that yet. I think we just need to wait out on what BTC does before it does make a move, whether that's up or down. Fingers crossed we do start to push on soon, and we can really start to gain some traction. But that's going to do it for today's video. 3 projects which I do believe are at great investment levels, all sub $50 million market cap, and like I say, some potential of massive returns if you don't have to buy a whole lot, just buy a little bag, hold long term, and I think you'll be massively rewarded. Like I say, so that's going to do it for today's video. If you're new here, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.